I'm a lawyer, man. I don't believe anyone is allergic to chicken. People are pretending. Anyone who says they can't eat chicken is a pretender. Failure! Sasa moyale mtu anaenda kuimba wapi? But then with time, as people got older, like guys finished uni, I think some people started to feel like this is not what I want to do. And then for other people,
so much.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I know.
You know?
Groups are a marriage, yeah? And so you have to be at a level placed together. I've always just pushed myself on and said like, you know what, because I decided this is the thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna give up. Do you know the thing I like about what we do, especially in the creative arts, is the gratification you get from succeeding in this field is much more than I believe you would get anywhere else. Because you're doing something that you love, something that you've sacrificed everything for.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Peer Pressure, where the pressure is on with wonderful guests. And today we have a special artist with the charisma himself.
Exactly.
Apparently they call you at Drippy Rasta.
Yeah.
I saw that. Another name.
Big Grace.
At a big?
Big Grace.
Big Grace. Louis
He. That's why we're in a big car, because it's Big Grace, guys. Listen.
I wish it was mine. This is from Auto Rentals, our sponsors.
Nice, I love it.
Forgot your wallet? No stress. All you have to do is tap into Peer, tap the virtual card option, pay instantly, which is simple, secure, and smart. So download Peer today. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I
have so much energy.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
And that's why,
with
that energy, we're gonna start right off with a good challenge game.
Okay.
So the game is 2 truths, 1 bar.
Okay.
So basically, I want you to say any truths about yourself, 2 of them. Okay. But they have to be similar to the bar. So I have to kind of like pick out which one is
a lie.
Which one is a lie?
Okay. I have never been to Moyale. Yeah, for sure. I've never been to Moyale for sure.
Wow, Moyale. Guys, what do you think?
I have never performed out of the country.
You've never performed out of the country? You've never been to Moyale?
For sure. There's a year I did more than 100 shows.
There's a year that you did more than 100 shows? Out of the country doesn't have to be like abroad. It can even be Uganda, TZ, India. I think that's true. You said you've never performed?
Yes, I've never performed outside the country.
You've never performed outside the country?
Yes. Time banner.
There's a year that you performed over 100 shows.
So that's a truth?
That's a truth.
Okay.
I've never performed outside the country. I think that's a lie.
So I've never performed in Moyale. You think that's the truth?
Yeah.
Failure!
For both?
No, for you. So the 100 shows I have done.
Yeah! So you've never performed outside the country yet?
Yes.
Wow!
Yeah. So I was meant to be on tour actually in Australia this year. And then, I just had visa complications.
This year now?
Yes, this year. I meant to be in the States also. I was meant to be in the States right now, but the visas have delayed again. So I've never performed outside the country actually.
No, even East Africa?
Never, bro.
TZ, Uganda?
Kudu?
I don't know why I feel like
No, imagine I've never. So I've been to Uganda, I think, once, and to TZ once.
But you didn't perform?
Yeah, I didn't go to perform. I went for Nyege Nyege, but I didn't perform.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, but the place I've never been to is Moyale. Sasa Moyale mtu anaenda kuimba wapi? Kuna places za kuimba Moyale? I'm sorry, Moyale people. Please let me know. And if there are, please
that should have been there.
Invite me.
Yeah, do one more.
Okay.
Can we have about your personal
My dad is a
life
pastor.
Hi.
My brother is a doctor.
Oh my days. Okay, why are you giving me hard
My mom
ones?
is a teacher.
Okay, so the 2 truths.
Yes.
Your mom is a teacher. And your brother is a doctor.
Failure!
Okay, so your dad is a pastor?
My dad is a pastor, my mom is a teacher, my brother is not a doctor.
Oh my day, I only got one.
Yes. Yeah, so my dad is a pastor. And that's
wow.
I think that's one of the most common things about me. Most people know that shit about me. Everyone Yeah. My dad is a pastor. Yeah.
Did that affect anything like with your
of course, with my music. Yeah. So because my dad supported me being a musician, but I guess in his head.
I remember you saying that
Yes.
you did. I
Yes.
think you've done gospel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my dad just, the thing is, my dad wanted me to be a gospel musician, but they support me right now nonetheless. Like, I guess because I'm the child, but yeah, of course it was a problem. And my mom is a proper academician, like, so even for her, being a musician was not what she wanted me to be. You know, she wanted me to be, because I went to law school and she wanted me to be a lawyer. You can imagine, so the conflicting parts. Even when I decided to do music, they're like, be a gospel musician. When I was choosing between music and my career, they wanted me to be a lawyer, so it wasn't easy.
So how did they not like?
I don't think they had an option.
But
I'm
they're
those
okay
people who
with it.
decide if I'm doing
I
something.
don't know if it's your life, but
Yeah.
like I think when you did start
Yeah.
and your career you started, was it
Yeah.
with Leban?
Yes, with
It
the band.
was,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So were you still living with your parents?
Yes, I was still living with my parents. But what I used to do is I used to make them feel like, no, this is just a hobby. It's a side hustle. Like, I'm just having fun. And then let me tell you, it was so wild because back in the day when we were making music, I couldn't put even, okay, I don't want to say bad words, but I couldn't be risky with the music.
Explicit.
Yeah. Because I was like, hey, my folks will fukuzami home and stuff like that. But yeah, I navigated through the situation the best way I could. Yeah.
Wow.
Aki una fail. Tungepata na feel kama. Yeah. But this is what happens every time I play games with people. I always win
at least
and they always
I know
lose.
some facts about Chris.
That's fair,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying there's a tendency of people to lose when they're with me. So don't worry about it. This is normal.
Where is this confidence coming from?
That's just how I am.
This is how you are.
Listen, it's in the name. Yeah.
So Leban, actually, well, you know, before even like a year's career, so many years Leban.
Yeah.
And could I say, let me see, how long did Leban last for?
We did, was it 2013 up until I think 2019. That's like 5 or 6 years. Yeah, that's how long we were together.
And did it like just like end like that, or you wanted? Or
I think I can be honest at this point in time. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. I think so. The boys and I have talked and we've understood each other, and like everyone, we're grown up and mature enough to not have beef. We've never had beef about. Okay, I don't know. So when we started the group, all of us were in uni. Yeah. So I was doing law school. Joel was doing medicine. There was Ken who was doing mechatronics, and so I think when we started, we never really sat down and said, this is gonna be our long-term thing. We just started doing this thing and we're like, yeah, let's see where it goes. But I guess with time, as the older we got, so now we have a breakthrough song, everything starts popping. But then with time, as people got older, like guys finished uni, I think some people started to feel like this is not what I want to do. This for me is a hobby, and then for
I
other
relate to
people,
that so much.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
Groups are difficult.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah, groups are difficult, and that's the problem with groups. Because you see, groups are a marriage, yeah, and so you have to be at a level placed together. Like there can't be one person who feels more about it than the other. And you see, it could vary. You can have more passion, but like we need to be on the same wavelength. We want to make it, we want to do this as our careers. So it just started to feel like for me, and I finished uni fast, which is the weirdest thing. It started to feel like to me, like even when we used to go for practices, they were never at practice. We'd go to studio, I'm in studio
like
making
the
songs with the
passion
producers,
and
yeah. Then they just come and put their verses and leave. Because they've started delving into other careers or whatever they were doing with their lives that felt more important than this. And so for me, it just started to feel like I don't see how I can be in a group with people who this is a hobby for, and for me, this is my life.
This is your thing.
Yeah,
like,
this is all I'm doing. Like I'm not
it's gonna
seeing.
pay your bills. Yeah.
You understand? Because
what
they would never take it as seriously as I was taking it. They would always put their jobs above what us guys were doing. So I just went to the group one time and I put a whole paragraph there telling them how I feel like this is the end for me. Like I love what the band has been, but I feel like it's reached its end. And I explained to them exactly what it was. Leaving the group was the most difficult thing I ever did in my life, because I even went and talked to my dad and I told him, I don't know if I'm making the right decision, but I want to do this. And he's like, you know what, man, I believe in you. Because you see, music in Kenya is not easy.
Situambi ulipitia.
Industry imenipatia shege, mimi nilipata hadi depression, man. So when I left the group, I decided I did my first solo song with an amazing rapper. His name is Mbidi. We did a song called Unavyonipenda, and it's still one of my favorite songs up to today. We did that song, went out, it did really well, especially for a YouTube page that was coming from zero. Kuanzisha YouTube page zero ni traumatizing. That's just crazy. I cannot wish it on my worst enemy. You're sharing to nobody. You know?
I think that's for everything at your start.
Difficult. Yeah, so we did that song, and then I was like, this is cool. I did a second song. I decided not to do an EP because I was like, listen, this is the next step. You've done 2 songs, give people a project. So I planned this project, I put all my savings into this project, and I'm like, yeah, so this project will take all my money right now, but you know what will happen?
This time you're still hustling and making money from
my hustle is music, I've only worked in music. Actually, all my life, I've never done anything else. Okay, I've been a lawyer for like 3-4 months.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but I've just been a musician all my life. Like that's my bread and butter and my everything, yeah.
So you put all of your savings?
I put all my savings into this EP and videos and shit. So I put it out, and I knew if I market this thing well, the shows and everything. Bruh, 2022, February I released the EP. Do you know what happens the next week? COVID.
Oh my God.
I
think COVID was either like a make or break for people.
It threw me into crazy depression, because now everything on the news was, or TV or whatever, everyone was concentrated on COVID and how people were dying everywhere. So no one was listening to music. I had already released the music, so I had no option. I couldn't take back the music I put out. So no one was listening. The news was constantly about COVID. So of course there's lockdowns. I can't do shows. And it happened. And you remember COVID spanned like for a long time, yeah. But it was the worst time of my life. So that money just ordered. I went into depression. I dated a girl for 4 years. Was it 5 years? We broke up. Like everything in my life was crumbling, bro. Like, yeah. So you just keep pushing on. And I think that's the thing I've done with my life. I've always just pushed myself on and said, like, you know what, because I decided this is the thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna give up. But COVID really did a number on me. I think for me, what's happened for me is consistency. I think I've just done this thing so many times and I've persevered through it so many times, to the point where it's like, you dig a hole sometimes until you find a well. And that's what's happened for me. So I just think for me, it's just perseverance. I've done this for so long. This is my 11th year of doing music, so like... Can you give me some about perseverance? Because imagine, chukua yote. I don't because know do you know the thing I like about what we do, especially in the creative arts, is the gratification you get from succeeding in this field is much more than I believe you would get anywhere else. Because you're doing something that you love, something that you've sacrificed everything for. You see, most people go to the office and are working, but don't love their jobs. 100%. They're doing it because it gives them money. You see, creative people will do this shit even if it doesn't pay. True. So when it starts paying you, the gratification is so insane. And that's why for me, I don't know, I can never be in any other place. I told you to Upper anywhere else, I just, you know, it's so interesting how you said you went through the emotions. It makes sense how the album came. Yes, exactly. The emotions. Exactly. That's the whole point, right? Yeah. Because that's what my life has been. It's been the emotions. Wow. I've struggled through a lot of shit, man. Okay, now we get the meaning now. Okay. And I think was it the launch, I think? Yeah. You did it at Mass House. Yes. And I think that was the opening. Yes. It wasn't even the opening. It was before Mass House was open. The first ever show that was done at Mass House. Because it wasn't even done. It wasn't done, man. So did you break even or did you make money? How do I tell you? We lost. Which one was it? We lost. We were in debt after the show, which is the craziest thing. Bruh, let me tell you. Can you imagine selling at a show, but not making money? There's a couple of things that happen behind the scenes. That wacha nikwambie, generators zilichomeka 4 hiyo day. No way. Yeah, just random stuff was happening. Things I've never seen happen at an event. The generator we got the first time just lipokad. The second one
there's no power source there.
Yeah, the second one chomad all the speakers. And even if there's power source, you need generators for such shows. So because of power. Yes, the power we use is too much. Yeah. So the second one we got chomad by speakers. The speakers I had hired. So I had to pay for speakers that had burnt at the event. Like it was just, the things that were happening at that event were crazy. And I remember people leaving the event like, this was one of the best events I've been to.
That's what I also saw.
I'm just like, huko nyuma, I'm like, hey. Wameniua. And to be fair, and it's made a lot of sense for me. Doing my own shows, the reason why I do my own shows, to be fair, is always to show event organizers the standard that I want for whenever they book me for shows. That's normally the goal. I want to show people this is what we can do and this is what I want you to do for me. So yeah, I normally push my shows to the extreme. So that's just who I am.
So now, right now, we're gonna switch seats.
What am I doing?
You're going to be the host.
Driver. I'm gonna be the host.
Yeah, just for a bit.
And ask you questions.
You can probably just ask the same thing.
I have tea. I have questions. Guys, I'm ready. Let's go. You were in a group.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
Listen, you know when you're talking about
No, I wasn't talking about anything. To my hands up here.
Let me just say Maisha. Maisha really happened. But no, like we've been doing it for 7 years and I think there's a point when let's say like not after COVID we're still shooting. But then it's when we lost our location. When we lost our location, not looking for another location. Things just got prolonged and then everyone was just doing their own thing and then we just kind of just broke.
Give me 2 truths and 1 lie.
I have 3 sisters.
Bombo clap.
I was born in South Africa.
Shit. I can see that though. Okay. This is a lie. This has to be a lie.
That's making me think. I wish I said all of them first.
Whatever you say now, that's a lie.
Okay, I'm allergic to chicken.
Chicken. When you eat chicken, what happens?
It's not scratching.
I swear, bro, when it comes to ruin my day, you guys get very creative.
Like,
I have my answer for that one. That's a lie. The chicken one is a lie. I don't believe it. I'm sticking, because first of all, it took like 30 minutes to decide or to think of a lie.
I should have said all of them at once, guys.
That's a lie. I'm refusing, and I'm a lawyer, man. I don't believe anyone is allergic to chicken. People are pretending. Anyone who says they can't eat chicken is a pretender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so good. Wow.
You know the one thing I hate about being a musician is sometimes, or just being in the public eye, is you're not able to live like a normal person.
Oh, damn.
And me, I'm very normal. I like going out.
Like even your friends, people around you.
Yeah.
Like in the industry, like how is it for you, like in this industry? Like do you fuck with other people? Like
no. I don't. So
you don't have an issue with them, but like.
Yeah, but people are very performative in our industry. So I'm not the greatest fan of guys of chilling. Okay, not of people in our industry, of chilling around those people. So I stick to my friends. I have a small circle that I'm always with. Yeah. So that's just the thing for me. I don't like pretentious people, and I like my friendships being
as real
as possible. Yeah, I want depth in relationships. So that's really my problem with that. So the guys I do codong with, Bento, Watenda Willie, Okendo Max, those guys are.
Because I see you roll with them a lot.
Yeah, because us guys are very similar. None of us, I mean, we're musicians, but none of us ever look at ourselves like, oh, I'm too cool for, like us we live our lives and it's fun. Yeah, and you see that a lot with me as a person. I remember there's a time, just being a musician, early in my career, guys used to be like, oh, you need to start acting like I'm Sani, oh, don't be saying hi to everyone. I told them, look.
I have a certain look.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, yeah.
You know not everyone's gonna love you and that's okay.
Exactly, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I do. If it doesn't work for people, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's the thing I struggle with. Being a musician as the most.
How's your relationship with money?
I love money so much.
But like usually with the respect of all, sema twende.
It depend.
Nakuona bosh.
Yango will depend.
Is that the reason why you're still like doing well and still can be like? Are you at a place where you're comfortable?
I'm very comfortable, to be honest. I'm comfortable. I want more. And to be honest, I grew up not having a lot of things in my life. So I didn't have I didn't grow up in like a rich home. I didn't grow up in a place where I could get everything I wanted. However, my parents provided, yeah. So money for me feels, I don't want to say a new thing, but it feels like something new, to be fair, in a way. And I enjoy it. I like buying shit, I like shopping, I like traveling. So I spend my money a lot. And I always tell my manager, I don't want to be told. Of course, I'm also conscious of everything and saving and all those things. But my goal is, I'm always like, I want to work so much and I want to work hard so that I don't even think about how much I spend my money. That's my goal. I don't want to be like, don't spend this money.
Yeah.
I want to be like, I don't even know what I spent yesterday, but we're fine because but I save my money a lot. And that's why I'm able to do what I'm able to do. I'm not signed by anyone. I produce everything I do.
This is on your own?
Yes, everything.
Or even like the funding for, or do you ever have like sponsors?
And those things, no, never. I've done everything on my own. Honestly, I've built my career on my back. Everything I've done is me. And this thing is expensive, right? And I'm sure you know because look at what you're doing. It's amazing, yeah. Music videos are expensive.
But someone was talking about music videos, but could you say like roughly, like when was the last, when was the last music video that you did?
Like 2 months ago.
So what was like the budget?
The budget for that music video was like 800K.
And that's now
That's just shooting, like, the videographers, locations, extras and everything. That's not even with the marketing budget.
So that's just that alone, so there's even more.
Yes, because you see, the thing about it is you can't, why put out content without marketing it? What's the point, you know? Yeah, so those things are expensive as shit, man. So
what's the probability of getting anything back with putting like that much?
It's because that's what brings back the money. So like if people are seeing your videos and they're listening to your music and everything, that means your demand is growing and more people want to see you. Yeah. So it's an expensive cost, to be fair. However, it brings back more. So like a song like Sina Noma that I did, it's a life-changing song for me. Yeah, that's a life-changing song for me. It's a song that's
it opened doors.
Yeah, in very different places. And even the amount of money it makes you. So you find that like when a song succeeds, even just from your YouTube alone, it makes you significantly more than you put into the music videos.
So like now if like let's say like a video does like 1 million views, YouTube alone, like how much would it pay you? Honestly,
I'm not able to tell what it would do with like 1 million, but I can tell you, for example, for a song like Sina Noma, it's made us more than 4 or 5 mic, honestly, just from that track alone. And that's not considering shows. I'm saying streaming.
Yeah, it's a streaming.
That's what I'm talking about.
YouTube.
And videos, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. About 3 to 4 mic, let's say.
Yeah, that's good.
If you think about now, if you add the value of like now demand because of shows, because this song was cool, it's even higher than that, you know. So yeah, the goal is to get a bunch of Sina Nomas. And just, I mean, continuing to invest into what you're doing is what gets you all that the return. So I guess sometimes it's not ideal. I've lost a lot of money from just investing in projects that didn't pay back the same way, but you never know which one is gonna pay you that way. I never thought Sina Noma was gonna be what it became. So
that's a good, because I feel like most people will, sometimes you get a feeling when you make a track that it's gonna.
That happens when you're beard. When you've done it a bunch of times and you've had success. But when you're someone like me who had been failing, what you're accustomed to is the failure. You know, you're used to failing.
And
so
you keep on going.
You know the problem with getting too many L's is a W feels like a surprise. Because you've cooled the L's back at you don't even feel it anymore. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Peer Pressure. We had Nora here today.
Yeah.
I am your host, Charisma. I've enjoyed. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you for giving us the time. Yeah. We just be doing things like that. Cool people all day, every day.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Until the next episode. Love.
And that's
guys, nipeni kazi.